So this is project 2 for Korean art. This is the project where we would have to find yangban art to decorate a room, and also why we would think that. Oh my! I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. I'm so sorry. So I'll be starting with having two sides that have the ceramics pieces, and then the other two sides, the other side that has the two other paintings in it, and then for the last slide, I'll have citations. Okay, so for the first piece on the left, I'll be discussing, it is a porcelain jar that one would have inside of their bedroom. This title is jar decorated with flowers and insects. It was created in the mid 18th century. It is a porcelain with an underglaze of cobalt blue. It's very a simplistic piece with flowers and insects adorned all around it. I was using this ceramic piece as a way to set the tone of having a simplistic and modest lifestyle for scholars who want to be viewed as just more of an intellectual kind of person without any desire to have those luxurious items inside their rooms. On the right, I have a brush holder with locust decoration. This was created in the mid 19th centuries. And it also is a porcelain piece with some openings. This I feel like really sets the tone of a delicate vibe or a delicate feeling of the scholar who is using this as their brush holder. If they were taking notes of any documents and practicing their calligraphy, then this piece would be very well to have um, to give them a sense of inner peace and delicacy. And sorry, and I really appreciate this piece having that negative space, because having a negative space also outlines the flowers inside of this holder. It helps in like emphasize there's outlined their figure, and it really draws the person into seeing the actual flower. If it did not have any of the holes, it would be a bit difficult to see the flowers imprinted on this piece. Okay, and just to make sure, sorry. The two paintings I decided to choose for this room is the first one being a 10 folded silk folding screen. So this has the title of Scenes of Fulfillability. It's was made around the 18th century and 19th century. This is ink and colors on silk. Why I chose this piece is it gives the sense of having that luxurious item inside the room. So the pieces beforehand, these two pieces could be used inside a study room, where one would meet with their clients. This one would be more of a guest room, so to say, so where we would greet the guests, have you pulled in. I chose these pieces as a sense of attracting their attention to it, of just their reference of showing off how much money they make, or like where they would spend their whole savings on. The piece here was very interesting to me because it has depiction of normal day life on these screens. So if you're looking from either left to right or right to left, um, you can focus on each like moment of these lives. So it's just a different instances in life that is captured. The colors really do work well here. It attracts one's view to it. So if you were to introduce someone inside this room, their first attention is going to go straight to that, and this is a way to start conversation like, oh yes, I found this piece among a collection that a seller had, and I paid a very big price for it. Now, the second painting I chose for this is Dream Journey to the Peach Blossom Land. It is a horizontal scroll with ink on silk. This was created by the artist Anguirol um, in 1447. How this piece came about is the prince Pyong. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. He had a dream where he was going through vicious scenes of grotesque moments, and then he comes across this clearing where he sees a beautiful landscape, and he describes it as a heavenly realm. And so he wakes up, he takes note of his dreams on how it started and how it ended, and he asks the artist to try to replicate this piece just to have inside of his home. And well, I decided to choose this piece as a way of having that meditation, kind of like you're going from a normal peaceful day to inspiring to be in this area to see the scenery, because the film screen above is what you typically see if you're of the scholarly standard, but there's not much people that venture out into the wilderness and see these beautiful landscapes up before them. So having this scene, it's like you're there without actually going there. And so I just thought it was a very interesting part to have. This could be hung up either side of the wall, could be straight across from the folding screen or behind a desk, or we can have the folding screen behind the desk of where the man of the house would sit. But yes. And then these is my oh no, sorry about that. Um these are just making sure it's still recording. The citations that I took, the two ceramic pieces came from the Metropolitan Museum of Art website, and I had to look online for the other two. One of them was the Walters Art Museum, and then the other was a much more secluded website that it was, I don't know how to describe it, but it did get a lot of my information there, like the materials used, the time period it was made, and then what the title would be. I didn't On one of them, there wasn't no artist listed. And yes, that should be the end.